And there it is, the Grand Canyon. Hard to take it all in. It's about 10 miles across right there. Just guessing. It is so far down. And right down there is even deeper hole in the ground. Ken's setting up way across and down. And those trails down there aren't even the bottom. That gorge over there. Look way down. Way down. It's about half a mile straight down. Quite a view from here. But we'll get better. And there's Ken. More of a canyon from a different angle. Try not to fall over the edge here as we pan around. Just a big hole in the ground. You wonder, where did all the dirt go? Quite the awesome sight. A little different than Niagara Falls, of course, but just an awesome sight all the way to the bottom. That point down there, that's our goal. You can see the trail. We're actually moving westward along the rim, working our way at the Grand Canyon. And finally, it took us 5 hours to get here from Las Vegas, but it was worth it. Now I'm on camera. You don't just see the canyon. I'm actually here. I didn't hire someone to do this. Thunderstorm. Yeah, there was a...
On the right, then you walk along that towards the west of it, you get the West Rim Trail, which we're following along the cliff, which goes eventually towards the Bright Angel Trail. From there.
About half a mile straight down there. It looks pretty steep, but there's actually a winding trail that goes down, which we are going to take. Yeah, there's part of it. We just got a glimpse. What a view. What a place to go parasailing. These squirrels there had little gray coats on them. We thought it was like a form of cancer when we first saw them, but they all had it. And there's where you start your trail down the mountain from that building. You can, making friends with the squirrels. Read the sign there, where it says kilometers. Plateau Point is where we went, 6 miles. They told you how long it takes to go up and down. What Ken and I actually did was supposed to take 2 days, but there's where we start. There's where we start our walk from the rim down toward the bottom of the canyon. That's how wide the trail is. Some places wider than others, but you can tell. You wouldn't want to slip and fall to your right. You know, nice little place blasted out of the mountain, so people can walk through. All these people with backpacks on. A lot of people walk down a little ways. And there's the trail zigzagging down. You can see a few people on it. This is the very top. caution signs. Warn you to not veer over the edge too far. There's Ken with his backpack just in front of me. You see all these little kids, but I think they just walked down a little ways to say they did it. The trail you see way down at the bottom is 0.6 miles from where we started, and we're just starting now. What a view! Even the camera doesn't do it justice. Little bits of vegetation, lots of squirrels. I'll just put the camera in my hand and away we walk.
Oh, man-made, a lot of it. Like you see the spots they hooked and blasted out.
At this elevation the ground is brown dirt, but about 500 feet down you start finding the ground turns to a red color, like you're in Prince Edward Island. Iron oxide in the soil. And of course high up here you see lots of tourists and lots of people. But as you go down further down the mountain, less and less and less people. Because it is a physically demanding walk. Even walking downhill is very hard on the thighs. And of course uphill, it's just hard. They do have a mule ride going down this mountain, but we trusted our own feet more than we trust the mule. Oh, I don't think they've had any mule fatalities here in many years. The trail isn't that steep, but steep enough. And of course, you don't want to fall over. Of course, the trip wasn't too bad, but it was tough, especially with a camera on your shoulder all the time. Oop, almost slipped there. Whoa. Long way down. And there's me, with Ken, holding the camera. So that's the bag I was carrying. Not really meant for camping. That's my Northern Telecom little blue bag with its white rope around the shoulder.
Just another 6 miles.
6.
Oh. Careful, get my camera on me.
Yeah, I'll throw you the camera if I fall. Is the red light on?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, I'll slip on any of that mule shit. This is just like a regular hike down Brampton streets. You know, you turn the corner, then boop, boop, there it is. Hey look, a shortcut. I keep telling you, how we just go straight down. As the video cam follow keeps down the path. Hope he doesn't lead us over the edge. He's headed towards the cliff. Hope he knows the turn. Oh, he does turn. Oh, yes.
Me in the Grand Canyon.
Still a long way down, but we're getting there. We're halfway to the level gorge now.
Jeff, sit.
Or some of what you're hearing is me after the recording was made.
Where we came from.
That's where we started when we were taking pictures of the squirrels. But that's not far, especially from where we're going yet.
That's where we were earlier. Came a long way down. The ground's a different color, it's red. We went about 1.5 miles.
Well, the voice you're hearing now is what I've recorded later on.
Alright, according to my watch, we've gone 1 hour and 5 minutes straight down the mountain from up top. We've come about maybe 2.5, 3 miles. And what we're trying to do is try to get down to that plateau way down below. That could be still another couple of kilometers, so we don't know if we have time enough to make it. Right now it's about 12:30 and it's hot. It's not real hot, not like Las Vegas. But it's quite a view down the mountain. There was a lot of people we passed both ways going up and down the mountain, but now there's very few. Only the real keeners, the people who are fit and in shape, seem to be able to withstand the actual walking up and down that huge side of the Grand Canyon. You can't really even see where you zigzag through, hidden from view, of course. But so far, Ken and I have done it, and we're going to go a little further, depending on the time. It's also going to be a very hard walk up. It took us 1 hour to get this far. It's going to take us 2 hours, basically, to go up from here. A lot of people we pass seem tired, out of breath, thirsty, so we've got a challenge ahead of us, but I think we can handle it. We both play soccer. So anyway, we're going to keep walking down there, see what our goal could be at the bottom. We'll see how far down we can get today.
And there's where we came from. As I said, this is the voice recorded later, and what you just heard was live. That was where the tape actually popped out of the camera. So we're saying hi to everybody. Now we're so far down that the people who are down here are actually the real hikers. You can hear us saying hello to everybody. And it's starting to get less steep because we are nearing the bottom of the trail. Now there's a long way up. We're actually at one of the places, you can hear voices in the background. One of the rest stops where people stop.
We've come 3 miles.
3 miles is only halfway. Halfway to the end of that plateau point which we saw earlier.
So we just did 6 miles.
Only at the 3 mile point.
And that is a 8 to 12 hour down.
Way down there is the bottom. And up, and up, and up, and up. That's where we came from.
We used to go hand gliding. Jump off there and away you go.
What a wall.
Ken looking like an explorer. And away we go again, saying hello to all the people on the trail.
I don't know. We'll make it to the end. I hear thunderstorms. Look. Look.
Yeah, people did get more friendly as they got near the bottom. They also, a lot of people actually had German accents and Swedish accents, Norwegian accents. A lot of Europeans come to the Grand Canyon to go hiking. Ooh, there's a view up the mountain. And it almost levels off here. You can hear Ken and I talking it over. I'm actually looking. I thought something was moving in there. It might have been a rattlesnake. I was trying to find it on the camera, but couldn't. It's probably just a squirrel. There were lots of them in there. Civilization at the bottom of the canyon. There's the mules. That's the mule rides if you want to take them instead of walk. We trusted our own feet. Sometimes that trail was fairly narrow. You wouldn't want to be on a mule. Although they are pretty stable and sturdy from what we heard. That's where we started. That's where we parked the car. Further down you go, the more you know you have to go back up. And there's a slight rainstorm, thunderstorm above us. Sometimes you wonder we didn't take any gear with us. Were we going to get trapped down at the bottom overnight? We're just about at our goal. We're down at the plateau. We're down here where all the campers are. And right now, let's see, it's 1:15 in the afternoon. And we've been on the mountain coming down for an hour and 38 minutes. So it's kind of raining and stuff. It's wet, but you can tell we're down here at the base of the Grand Canyon. However, still a lot further down to go, actually. We're nowhere near the river. We're just at the intermediate stage. So we're going to try to get a shot of the river before we head back. The winds come up, it's going to rain, and it's a whole lot different. And of course, it's a long walk to the top. So the mules are ahead of us. We're going to try to pass them on the way back. And there we are at Plateau Point, as they call it. In the river, still another half a mile below us. There's no way we could make it down there in one day. There was another trail going down. Something about this rock surface we're at, that steel rail is highly electrically charged. Static electricity. And there's the water again, way down. That's where they go whitewater rafting. Way down there. Still a long way down. Just an amazing place, this Grand Canyon. Just amazing. But like this rock we're talking about and we're looking at, producing static electricity. When I touched that rail myself, I got quite a shock. And you can hear static in the air off your body.
Here's where we gotta go back.
Yeah, that's where we came from, walked down all the way down there. It took us 2.5 hours to walk down to where we are now. You'll see a girl in a minute. There she is in the background. Her hair's standing up like a Van de Graaff generator. Like Ken Joan, of course, taking more pictures. But a lot of people just stick their finger up in the air and you can hear the wind howling, creating enough static electricity to literally cover your body with static. And there's her hair standing up. It's like that with everybody with long hair. Just about as far down still as we came. Unreal. And that was me putting up my finger, seeing if I'd get that static effect. And you did. I was trying to talk, but it was really windy there.
Down, we're headed back up to the top. I figured if we we jog, we can do it in about 2.5 hours. If we don't, 4 hours.
I got the time at the bottom of the screen. 1:49 it says.
1:49. So we'll see what happens when we get to the top. It's got to be a long climb. It's starting to rain again, so it's going to be tough. This is it. We're up. We did it. As you can see on the time on the clock, how long did it take us, Ski?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. We walked up almost as fast, pretty well just as fast as we went down. It's incredible. We got it right down. Started from that plateau point. We're right in the corner, looking down to the river. Came all the way zigzagging up and down the side of the mountain. 2.5 hours.